this is an amazing ending story, and how this parachute was able to save this plane. As you can see it, it just crashed here, but it's not just about the crashing, but there were in it husband and wife, which were eventually able to walk out unharmed, uninjured. What really happened with this GTS turbo crash in Arizona on 3rd 11 2025, all those things are what I will be covering with you in this video. We'll look at, learn a bit more about the aircraft, the weather and some things that surround it, and how did they manage to escape such crash. You can see that this happened in a kind of a rugged mountainous environment, as you see it in the picture, and this plane is in a bad shape. So all those things we will cover it together. I will also show you the flight path, how it deviated and things like that. So in case you are new here, welcome to our plane crash update. I'm Solomon Foskey, and on this channel I bring you simplified analysis and update on plane crashes. So as a disclaimer, I'm not a pilot, just an aviation enthusiast, and if you like things like that, you want to like, subscribe, tap notification bell, and don't forget to tap that share button if you find it educative as well. And if you have any crash event you want me to also check out and share, you can share in the comment below. So let's quickly now look at what really went wrong and how was this couple eventually saved from this crash. So looking first at this happened on November 3rd 2025 around 8:18 local time at their initial climbing stage. They just climbed, and then the plane involved is Cirrus SR22 GTS turbo. As I've showed, is the same plane that was involved, so you can see it, Cirrus. So registration as the registration number, built in 2006, owner Agios LSC. Then inside the plane were two occupants, one pilot and wife. Both actually came out unharmed. So we'll see how that happened. So the fatality is 0, and also since they didn't impact anywhere that people are, you can see it's a mountain area, so nobody was injured on the ground. So the fatality both inside the aircraft and on the ground is 0. So but the aircraft damage was actually substantial, though some sources said is moderate, because I try to add link to sources for you, especially I love to do more of NTSB so that I have more facts and things like that. But this was also listed by NTSB, but they didn't really push more of investigation or anything on it. So that's why I will still put the number for you in the description for you to verify the details. So as the damage, so let me know in the comments, based on this live image of the scene of the crash, do you think this would have suffered a major, substantial, or just a minor? Let's share in the comments, let me know please. So now let's the flight, where is the flight going and what really happened on there. Let's cover that, and then I have the flight part from Flight Aware that I also want to show to you. So this was private from Sedona and going to Chandler Municipal with a very clear weather. From that picture we can see it that there's no doubt that the weather was clear and sunny. You can clearly see it from the shadow of the plane and things like that. So that's also at least confirm the status of the weather. So what really happened, there was actually a power loss shortly after takeoff. So the pilot pull the cap handle at a point in time. So for those that don't know cap, that's Cirrus Airframe Parachute System. It's a whole-airframe parachute designed to lower Cirrus aircraft and its occupant to the ground in an emergency. It uses a rocket to deploy the parachute at altitude of 500 feet or higher and speed up to 133 knots. The system has a successful track record and is considered a significant safety features, but requires specific maintenance and meant for situation with no other survivor alternatives. So they deploy the parachutes and gave them some level of soft landing on a rocky terrain. So the aircraft eventually come down next to a cathedral rock. So I will show that to you. Like I said earlier, if you see this flight aware, and you can see how the flight started here. Let me not cover that. Yeah, so it started here, the SEZ, and then is actually going here, PHX. This is where it's going. But you see, when they just took flight, just like middle here, it diverted and instead it went on to crash here. So this where it actually crashed. So as you can see, based on flight aware live data that recorded the flight. So that's how, as you see, it was based on this Cirrus Airframe Parachute system that was able to save them. And this is the parachute. You can see it itself crashed out here, but at least it got, you can see the line, a very thin line like this. That was let me try and do some cleaning there so that we can see it more clearly. Yeah, so you can see that there was actually a kind of a line there. That's the parachute. You can see it here holding the you can see the line here. Yeah, that's the parachute line. So it has been designed in a way that is able to hold the whole frame of the system, the airplane, and allow it help to at least balance it off to land with. That's so interesting. What do you say to it? Because I believe this was the main thing that saved this couple. Probably both of them might have died because the plane might have actually crashed them, because this is meant to be deployed only when the pilot perceived that there is no how this is not going to crash land and probably end in fatal situation. And once he deployed it, it was able to save the plane and still keep it almost in peace. And you can see that is how it was able to hold it. So share your own thoughts on this, the emergency parachute, and how this is really very helpful. I hope more, especially small, I hope small planes like this can as well have something like that, so to keep saving more lives. So congrats to the family, to the couple. That's it for this video. Don't forget to always do good to humanity and nature. Whatever you do to make the world and universe a better place for us all. I remain Fuske. Don't forget to watch other plane crash update videos, and see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace and bye.